going to do a short video today to show you how to assess finance charges to invoices that you have for your current and future customers and invoices. First thing that you need to do is you need to set up the percentage that you're going to be using for your finance charges. And that is in feature 2110. Now, if I have an annual interest rate, I'm going to put 18% annual interest rate with a minimum of a $5 finance charge. And then I'm going to put a finance charge income account that I have set up for that income to go to. You have the option here of charges calculated from the due date on the invoices or from the invoice date. Select which one of those you want. Then your boxes down here at the bottom, the first one says finance charges apply to overdue finance charges. So you're charging finance charges on your overdue finance charges. So you're compounding it. The second one says finance charges will appear on customer statements, but will not be assessed. The reason you would want to do that is if you just want to show a finance charge so that they pay a little sooner, but it won't actually have an invoice that shows up on their account. I'm going to leave mine with just as it's set right here. I'm going to charge have them calculated on the due date, and then I'm going to save. Now, to actually assess those charges, you do have some options to whether or not you want to assess it to all of your customers or whether you want to pick and choose who to assess the finance charge to. And that is in the accounts receivable tab. In the processing under the more section, there's one that says assess finance charges. These are the open amounts that I have for my customers in my sample data. I can select all if I want. That'll give me all of those assess finance charges to all of those. Let me just do a couple of them though, so I can show you what happens when I create those invoices and then go to their accounts. So if I'm only going to assess finance charges, let's say on these two right here, I create the invoices after I have selected the ones that I want to assess the finance charges to, and I'm going to preview them so you can see what it looks like before printing. So I'll get the one for Anderson Tubes first. It should be for $149.91. That finance charge there. So it creates an actual invoice for me for that amount. Close that down. The other one will print. And I can print or email these directly from this screen, just like I can other invoices from MetalTrax. It posts these directly to the customer account as well. I don't have to do any posting or anything different here. And you'll notice I just left the assessment date with the default date of today's date. You can change that if you want to put a different date there. So now if I go to Anderson Tubes account, and I go to their customer activity, I have a finance charge invoice there at the very top. If I print a statement from here, this will also have that finance charge invoice amount on there so that the total due will include that. And that's all there is to it. It's pretty simple to assess the finance charges. And I like the fact that it gives you the option of who you want to assess those to, so that if you do have a customer that you do not wish to assess those finances charges to, you can leave them off of that list and not select them. Thanks for watching.